So here we have sort of a lockdown, like what we moderns would call a lockdown. Um, I mean, yes, I would in fact just call it straight up a lockdown by the bottom man, even though the top man is hanging back to try to alleviate pressure. And there's a submission or a punishment hold that's like one or two steps away that neither guy does here, called an Indian death lock. That's worth looking up later, or elsewhere on your own kind of research. But if you notice here, this results after a lot of silly theatrical punches and stuff in basically a half guard sweep. And then, of course, the bottom man goes for his own leg lock. But if you were to take this whole sequence sped up as one continuous sequence minus the slaps, it would basically be the bottom man doing a half guard sweep with a lockdown. Um, and he would be in position to take the back, except rather than take the back, he chooses to do a catch style leg manipulation while maintaining his entanglement on the other leg. And that far leg manipulation is the same kind that you can see when people do banana splits and crotch rippers, um, even though it's not really pursued to a final submission here in this theatrical match. But this is a pretty interesting, funny, whatever you want to call it, moment that, minus the slaps, is basically like something that moderns would look at and say, oh, we have terminology for that. There's the lockdown. There he's climbing up for dogfight, even though he didn't get any underhooks until just now. And subtract the punches, and you have basically a guy doing lockdown to half guard sweep into like from dogfight, and then doing a kind of trucky submission attempt anyway. So just sort of a curiosity.